hope you're all alright. Absolute rubbish weather here today. I've only been dressed about, what, an hour. We've been looking after my friend's little girl today, so we've just had a cabbage day and we've sat and watched Frozen and she's played with Play-Doh and I've made some butterflies. I thought I'd show you. Now, wait a minute, let me just show you what I used. I was watching my original not idea, but to use this came from Tracy from Trailing Crafts. She advised us to use the wood glue when going down lace, and she also has a video where she covers the lace with some, I don't know if it's this or PVA, and then when it's dried she cuts out like the flower shapes to make it into like, just let me turn you, the lighting's rubbish, I'm really sorry, the sun keeps going in and out, and then she cut out like the flower shapes to make her own appliques. So my brain's been whirring. So what I did last night was, I coated a variety of laces. I thought I'd try different ones to see which ones took the best, and I used this PVA wood glue. For the whole of that it is £1 from the pound shop. So I tried this quite fine like netting type and that works really nice. And I did try this one which was kind of like on a tulle background. Now that's dried quite plasticky, so that didn't work. So if there's a lot of tulle in your background, this product doesn't work on that. And then I used some other, I'll just show you the scraps of it actually, if I've got any left. And I've got loads of it, and it's from a net curtain that I bought, and it's quite thick, heavy, like, you know, cotton netting, with the cotton sewing, rather than just flat, like that's just flat nylon. That's got a bit of cottony dimension to it. I don't know how to explain it, and I haven't got it to hand because I've turned it into a butterfly. Now that worked really well, and that worked really well. That was probably the best. Like I say, the one with the tulle background, I'll probably just try and wash the glue out of that and use it for something else because it's dried like plastic. It hasn't worked. But what I did with the pink one was, my initial idea was to make lots and lots of little tiny butterflies, and I've made one here. And I've made this one out of the cream one. I haven't decorated that one, that's just plain, and I've just put some, the light's really glary, I don't know what's wrong. Just some bling trim so far, and then I'm going to maybe put something round, I don't know yet. So those are little ones, because I've got a project where I want to put loads and loads of the little butterflies on. But I want them all in different textures and in different ways, and different ways of making the butterflies. So that's what I'm going to be making, loads of those. Now I stiffened it with this overnight, and then I hung it up to dry overnight on one of those things, you know, like a round thing with loads of pegs where you put your socks and knickers on. I pegged it up, stretched it so that it didn't dry all skew with, left it to dry overnight. And then what I did was I just put it between my two plates of my machine and rolled it flat, and it kind of ironed it really good. And then I have used, in fact I just need to clean that off, my big Sizzix Basic Shapes. It's the one you get with you get it with your die cut machine, and you won't be able to see, I don't think, but there's a butterfly, 2 hearts and 2 circles there, and that is the butterfly. And then one of the other dies you get the same shape but with cutouts so you can layer them, and you get them free with the machine. So that's what I've done. So I've cut, because these bigger ones, these bigger dies will cut fabric. So that's what I've done with those. So I'm going to be making lots and lots of those little cream ones. I'm going to stiffen loads of that lace tonight. Now I know that it works. And make lots and lots of these. I mean, you could spray them, dye them, couldn't you? Glitter them up, put little feathers on them, whatever. And they're just, you know, it's not, and because it's just that little bit stiff, it's just got a little bit of shape to it. And it's just an alternative to paper ones. You could put them on your flower, on your, you know, your handmade flowers. this is going to go on a special project along with a load more. And then I decided that I wanted to make a bigger one. And now, when I thought to do this, I hadn't seen any videos. I've seen Fiona make butterflies, but not the same as this, using the wood glue to stiffen the thing. But then after I made it, I thought I'll just type in lace butterfly and see what comes up. And I came up with a video by Angela Holt. I hadn't seen it, and mine isn't exactly the same. But she does do one as well that is really, really pretty. So if you want to go along to her channel and have a look. She's wired all hers and everything. I've not wired this. It's not that special. But yeah, this is what I came up with. So this is the stiffened lace that I've stiffened with wood glue. And it's quite thick. It's quite thick anyways, this lace. And I had a die cut, a butterfly shaped die cut that somebody sent me. So I used that as a template. They're easy enough to come across on internet anyway, templates for butterflies. But it was a nice shape. I liked these pointy wings. In fact, I've just had another idea. You could make fairy wings out of this template because you could cut it in half. And then you've got 2 wings. Yeah, that's another thing I'm going to do. And so, yeah. So I've backed it with felt. So you could see the white through the lace because the lace is cream. And then I've just run pearls round it using hot glue and some little, just embellished it. I've given it some antennae, and this, the light's really glary. Anne Chambers gave me this, and you probably can't tell, but it's really twinkly. It's acrylic, but they look like crystally dangles. They're lovely. And then I just put these little peach doodads. I think somebody must have gifted me those because I don't remember buying them. And then these are just little offcuts from a diamante bracelet. I cut one up a while back and they're all in a little tin. Loads and loads of them. So they're proper metal off of a bracelet. Well, actually I think it was a choker. Then I just put some more of that beaded trim there and some ribbon and some lace. And I think that looks really pretty. And I think that this will probably end up finding its way into my doily book on a page. In fact, let's have a look. Let's have a look what it's going to look like on one of these. Yeah, I think it's going to end up in my doily book. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that will end up in my doily book, more than likely. On the back page with the ruffle trim at the top. The only thing that I did wonder about was whether to put, I got quite a bit of lace from a seller on eBay, and I got this narrow one. Now I did consider whether to run the lace around the outside. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you think I should run that all the way around the edge? Like that? Just to make it a bit more special, or leave it as it is? What do you think? Not sure myself. I can't quite decide, but I think this will end up finding its way inside the lace, inside the doily book on the back page with the frill round. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I've really enjoyed making this. I'm going to make some more, all different colours. They're really, once you decide what you're doing, they're really easy to make as well. I mean, you could put feathers on. I toyed with the idea of, going really overboard and putting feathers on and stuff, but I think I like to be able to see the pattern of the lace, and it's a nice lace. And I love this that Anne sent me. Love it, love it, love it. And I got some of this the other day as well. Where is it? Where's that? Oh, yeah, I got this from China. I don't know what they do sometimes, but sometimes you'll order stuff from China and it's 3 weeks, and then other times you'll order them and it's dropping on your doormat before you've got up from your laptop. I bet this came within about 3 or 4 days, so it must be, sometimes when they say that it's coming from China, it is coming from China, but it's a dropship company or somebody that's a drop shipper. So they'll already have some. I got this. I saw somebody with it. Or somebody had gifted somebody some. And I think it was, well, I know, and I remembered it was Anne Chambers, because I remember somebody saying, oh, how do you find that on the internet? And she said, type in pearl garland. So I did. I went away and I typed in pearl garland. And there's 5 strands, 5 long strands here. And it's, it's long. You get all that. And there's 5 of them. Quite a lot there. I think I paid £1. Or were it £1.04? Because I always bid just over £1 to make sure I win it. So yeah, I really like that. So pearl beaded garland. I think it were in a wedding supplies type thingy. So how nice will that be on flowers or projects? It's yummy, isn't it? Just thought I'd show you that. Get your bargains. And you know, I must have been really lucky, because every single thing that I have ordered from China has come on time. Never had a problem. Some things, I think the longest I've waited is about 3.5 weeks. But they've come. Never had a problem. I've heard other people say, you know, they've had problems and this and this. But I think the secret to buying in China is never order too much from one supplier. And never pay a lot for anything. I mean, if that hadn't come at £1, you know, I would have complained to eBay or PayPal. But if I hadn't have got that money refunded, £1, it's annoying, but, you know, it's not like you can't pay your mortgage. Whereas if you've spent a lot of money and invested a lot of money, then, you know, anything over £10 to me, well, anything over £1.50 is too much to be spending in China with one seller. There's too many of them out there, spread it about. So anyway, I'm rambling a bit now about China. So go and have a go. Paint some lace with wood glue. Suppose you could use PVA, but sometimes PVA dries sticky. This doesn't. It's not sticky at all. It's lovely and dry. And that lace is still flexible. It's not like rock solid, but it just gives it that bit of firmness for you to cut a nice shape and for it to, you know, stand proud a bit. Like those. You make quite a few of those, stick them on a canvas in between your floral arrangements and, you know, your flowers, you know, or quite a few of them, or on an ATC or whatever. It's completely handmade then, isn't it? So there you go. Just thought I'd share that with you. Right then, ladies, I'm the big one. Yeah, I mean, that's my version. As I say, I'd not seen another version until I went looking after I'd done this. And as I say, Angela Holt has done one, and it is very, very beautiful, and all wired as well, so that you can like position the wings and stuff. I've not wired mine because I know mine's going on a flat project. So run along and have a look at her tutorial if you're interested in a wired one. There you go. I think that's really pretty. Right, ladies, waffled for long enough. The lighting here is shocking, and it's coming out tonight, so I'm off to go and get changed, get a shower, and get ready. And I'm having a little sneaky tipple tonight as well. So I think I've earned it this week, to be honest. Yeah. Right, ladies, I'm going. See you later, take care, and I'll be on again soon. Bye for now.